Hello there, my name is Caleb Wade of Crandimented Presents and Crandimented Actual Plays. Hi, this is a late night recording telling you what is going to go down and what has been going down on our side of things in the radio silence since our last Halloween one-shot. Speaking of Halloween one-shots, we did record a Demigods one-shot. Unfortunately, life really got in the way of me editing it, and at this point it's going to come out when it comes out. I'm so sorry, but unfortunately getting COVID and then traveling and then going to my first big convention and then the holidays are coming up, it's just been a mad dash to the end of this year. But it will be out and you will be able to hear it. It is much sadder than the usual one-shots and games. I actively cry in it, which is a lot. It has to do with this idea of someone trying to help an old friend and that help turning a house into a haunted house of sorts. When so scares its emotional resonance and so on and so forth. That was recorded with the lovely Theta and Angela and Lola. And I cannot wait for you to hear what we have. We are currently not in the middle, we're at the end of recording our season 2, which is a Henshin, or Forest Peaks, a Henshin game, part 1. We decided to label it part 1 because, unfortunately, having 6 sessions wasn't really conducive to telling the whole story of this group, and I would love to return to Forest Peaks at some point. In the new year, we have a tentative schedule and a tentative idea of recording around March, April. So yeah, I hope that will work out because I love this group and they're all fantastic people. When it comes to the tentative schedule for 2023, we have at the start of the year me editing. I'm going to be editing a lot. I'm going to be editing part 1 of this Henshin game, so it will be out in time for us to hopefully record a return to our Monster Hearts game, because there have been talks and we really want to come back for Valentine's Day and have that sort of event with this group and this crew. There's also the Henshin game part 2, which is going to be or Forest Peaks Part 2, which is going to be in March, April-ish. That's when we're going to record it, and we should have some stuff out so that we can sort of bolster and buffer things with content so that it doesn't feel as long as a gap between seasons. I'm still on the model of, hey, let's take 2 months to record, then 1 month to edit, or let's have content going so that I have more time to edit. We're still trying to figure that out. It's only me still, so, it's a lot of growing pains and it's a lot of trying to work things out, but I just wanted to be honest with this update. After our Henshin game part 2 is going to be Heroes of New Halcyon part 2, probably recording sometime in the summer, so around July or June, where some pieces are going to be moved off the board, but our heroes will find that even though they have taken up the mantle of the city's protectors, mayhaps there's a few people that don't want that to happen, especially after they put so much work in killing their mentor. So also sorry for the vocal fry, it's really early. After Heroes Arc 2, we're going to probably start a new game with Kids on Brooms, where we are finally going to explore Abernathy Academy, which is going to be a somewhat ooky spooky fun romp using Kids on Brooms, where we find out where that school is that Rowan's grandmother is running, and all the shenanigans with that. And hopefully we'll have another Halloween one-shot. Hopefully we'll have a Christmas one-shot at some point. But frankly, it's going to be up in the air due to scheduling. Well, let's not say up in the air. It's going to be interesting how we schedule and fit in all these games, because Hi, just a little peek behind the curtain. I'm a person that works 40 hours a week, Monday through Thursday. I usually have one day to record each week. With the Henshin game, we've sort of been pushing it like twice a recording, like Fridays and Sundays, at the cost of like not having everybody. And I'm hoping that we've settled on a date to have everybody in for the finale of part 1. But I don't have that much availability. I hope that I get to a point where I do have a lot more availability, and that can work with my crew and my cast. Once I potentially get a crew, because again, it's just me. But yeah, this has been a wild ride, and I want to say thank you so much to everyone that has listened over the year. This has been a wild experiment for me to get into tabletop RPG podcasting, and I cannot wait for the future. Thank you so much. Have a happy holiday. Spend time with loved ones. Spend time with friends. I know that the holidays can be rough. I know the holidays can be filled with a lot of bad things, but know that you are not alone and you are loved. Bye, everybody.